Most people think of pool tables as strictly indoor furniture, usually tucked away in a basement or a dimly lit game room. But then you run into something like this. It is an 8-foot beast made almost entirely of aluminum, and honestly, it feels like it was built to survive a hurricane. The first thing that hits you is the weight. At over 400 pounds, this is not the kind of thing you are going to be dragging around the patio on a whim. It stays exactly where you put it, which is a good thing because you really do not want to be releveling this thing every weekend. The 6-inch adjustable feet are a lifesaver here though. They make getting a perfectly flat surface on a slightly uneven deck or patio floor much less of a headache than it sounds. Now, the construction is where things get interesting. Instead of the usual wood that would warp the second it caught a bit of humidity, the frame is all extruded aluminum with a specialized anti-rust coating. It feels solid, almost industrial. The playfield itself is a 1-inch composite material, which is a smart move. It is designed to handle the elements, so you are not constantly worrying about the cloth getting damp or the wood swelling up after a summer rainstorm. Speaking of the cloth, that electric blue color is definitely a bold choice. It is UV resistant, so it should hold that vibrant look even if your backyard gets a ton of direct sunlight. It plays a bit differently than the felt you might be used to at a local pool hall, but for an outdoor setup, it is surprisingly smooth. What stands out, though, is the rigidity. With those large tubular legs and the cross-truss bracing, there is zero wobble when you lean in for a tough shot. That is usually the biggest issue with outdoor tables, but this one feels anchored to the earth. The K66 cushions have a decent bounce to them too. They are not quite as snappy as professional-grade indoor rails, but they are more than enough for a casual game with friends on a Saturday afternoon. Of course, it is not perfect. Assembly is a bit of a project. You are going to need a few extra sets of hands and a good chunk of your afternoon to get it all squared away. It is not a one-person job by any stretch. Also, while the included cover is a nice touch, you really have to be diligent about using it. Even with all the weatherproofing, leaving any table exposed to the elements year-round is just asking for trouble. If you are looking for a tournament-grade experience, you might find the composite surface a little too fast or different compared to traditional slate. But if the goal is to actually get people outside and playing without worrying about the weather ruining your investment, this thing is a solid contender. It is rugged, it looks sharp, and it handles the outdoors better than just about anything else in its class. If you have the space and the patience for the setup, it is a pretty impressive way to upgrade the backyard.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.